Today I have a book for you called Not Norman, A Goldfish Story, and it's written by Kelly Bennett and illustrated by Noah Z. Jones. And this is one of my son's favorite books, and he asked me to share this one with you guys today. Not Norman, A Goldfish Story. We've got some friends in the background. I don't know if you can hear the swans and the geese. When I got Norman, I did not want to keep him. I wanted a different kind of pet, not Norman. I wanted a pet who could run and catch, or one who could climb trees and chase strings. A soft, furry pet to sleep on my bed at night, not Norman. All Norman does is swim around and 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 around. Did you see the other pets? They're playing catch in the park and taking a nap together. This is it, Norman, I decide. I'm trading you for a good pet. Norman doesn't move. Not even a fin twitches. How can I trade him like this? No one will want a sorry-looking fish in a gunky bowl. You can see his bowl's kind of dirty. When I drop Norman into his nice, clean bowl, he starts dipping and flipping, flapping his fins around. He looks so goofy, I have to laugh. Don't think that just because you made me laugh, I'm going to keep you, I tell him. Tomorrow you're out of here. Norman blows a stream of bubbles. The next day, I take Norman to school with me. If I talk him up real good during show and share, maybe somebody will want him. On the way there, we see my friend Austin. Austin has a really cool dog and 7 puppies. Want to swap one of your pups for Norman? I ask. Who's Norman? Asks Austin. Well, my goldfish, I say. By the time I rescue Norman, half of his water is gone. Do you see what the puppies did to the goldfish bowl? I'm sorry, I tell Norman when we get to school. I'm really sorry. He just stares at me all googly-eyed. Finally, it's my turn for show and share. Just as I start to talk about goldfish, Emily shouts, "Jenny's gone! Who let my snake loose?" Oh no. Look, you can see him refilling Norman's water bowl in the water fountain, and then you can see him about to share his fish with the class. Look at the teacher's face. I think they're all scared of the missing snake. Does anyone want to hear the story of how I got Norman? Does anyone even ask to hold his bowl? No. They're all jumping and screaming and chasing the snake. Not Norman. He's looking right at me. Thanks for listening, I tell him. Norman must be a good listener. That afternoon, we go to my music lesson. As soon as it's over, I'm taking Norman back to the pet store, I decide. I take out my tuba and begin to play boom ba ba bum ba ba boop boop ba. I glance over at Norman. He's swaying back and forth, glue, 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 glug, he mouths. Look, Norman's singing, I say. Pay attention, snaps the maestro, and try to play the proper notes. Eee. On this page, you'll see that someone, maybe someone younger who wasn't quite sure how to take care of books, got hold of a pen and wrote in this book. And we do not like to write in books, do we? Kind of messes up the picture in the story. So Maestro makes me stay for extra practice. By the time my lesson is over, it's too late to even go to the pet store. Don't think that just because you like my music, I'm going to keep you, I tell Norman. He glugs. That night, I'm sound asleep when screech, screech. What's that noise? Scratch, screech, screech. Yikes, there's something at the window. Then out of the corner of my eye, I spot, what do you think it is? Norman! He isn't scared. He isn't swimming around in circles either. He glugs and gives me a little wave. Oh, I'm not alone. Together, Norman and I slide open the curtains. It was just a broken tree branch. Thanks for watching out for me, Norman. On Saturday, I take Norman to the pet store, just like I said I would. I look at the cats and dogs and snakes and birds. I look at the hamsters and the mice and the lizards too. They all look like good pets, but they are not Norman. I think he's starting to really like Norman, isn't he? Do you think he'll change his mind? When I got Norman, I wasn't sure I wanted to keep him. But now, even if I could pick any pet in the whole world, I wouldn't trade him. Not Norman. Look. He made a picture, and at the top, I don't know if you can see it, it says, Norman, one amazing fish. I hope you liked this story, not Norman. I think John likes it so much because he likes all the different animals, and he likes the surprise at the end where he decides to keep Norman. Do you have any pets at home? Tell me about them. Have a great day.